Okay guys, today is March the 13th. I was trying to get into my app, the bank, CIBC bank, to pay a bill so I can get those free movies I get every month. It's kind of like Netflix. I pay 20 bucks a month. I forgot what the guy's number was and I was going to transfer the money to him through my account. Just to realize, I tried it yesterday, it didn't work. For some reason it wasn't accepting my password. And my phone lines got off, so I have to pay that. So I tried to find a 1-800 number on the internet. My internet's working. And I called the bank. Apparently, they cut off, they closed my account. My account's closed. I had money in there too. So I have to go to the branch to find out what reason. Why would they close my account without even notifying me out of nowhere? I don't know, maybe because of the $10 billion drug transaction I have in there, I think. Maybe that's not legal. You know, I had a $10 billion bucks transferred by Pablo Escobar's son from the Medellin cartel. So let's go find out and see if that's the problem. If that's the problem, no problem, we'll solve it. But, okay, no more joking around. You know what, let's find out why they closed my account. This bastard that works in there, this guy, Mohammed, whatever his name is, this guy's an inside connection of the fucking gang stalkers. I don't know how much they pay him. Every time I go in there, he wants to fuck around with me and stress me out. So let's go see what this is all about, okay? It's gonna be an interesting day today. I can already feel it. All right, let's see what's going on here. There we go. We start with the carts in front. The carts to block off my way. Sorry guys, 1 second. Obviously, someone greeted me at the door. There's always a wheelchair or something weird going on here, handicapped. And you obviously see the carts. It's for me to, you know, start my day with a beautiful image to hype me up. Not that these things really depress me, but still, that's the intention of them. For me to leave my building in the morning, first thing I see is a face with a bunch of pimples in it or something that's really, you know, just unattractive or unappealing, so I can start my day that way. That's how these people think. That's what they're attacking me with, at least. For me, it doesn't really affect me. I don't see them. It doesn't matter if I see beautiful people around me or ugly people. That only affects stupid, weak people like him, the guy who's doing this to me. Because that's the kind of person he is. See, when you do these kind of attacks on people, it's because they worked on you when you were a kid or when you were young. The reason why he gets these couples to hold hands, and it's because he grew up, if you calculate my uncle's age, he grew up in Lebanon in the 50s and 60s. And Lebanon is the kind of Arabic country that was open. It wasn't one of those closed up Arabic countries. Like everyone saw Grease in the theater, John Travolta and who was it? What's that British girl's name? Anyways, in the 70s. So my uncle was poor. His family had no money, and he's not a very attractive looking guy. He's short. He's got nothing to show. So women were not interested in him. So he saw that a lot, people holding hands, and he could never get a girlfriend himself. So that's the reason why he tried to pull this shit on me. Try to enslave me in this bubble so it becomes harder for me to actually meet real women. Anyways, didn't stop me all these years, but still. The reason why I mentioned that is, it's because he's so weak. I guess he was surrounded with this a lot when he was young. He grew up in a poor area, a lot of poor people, smelly stuff, garbage everywhere. And it affected him and got him depressed. So that's how people use these weapons on you. It's how would they know if they're gonna harm you? How would they know that they're harmful? It's because it harmed them when they were young or when they were poor or whatever. Anyways. Long story short, we're gonna get to the bank. Look, they're coming out of the building already to meet me. Look. Watch, she's gonna come out. Another one's running. Look, they're running. Why? Because they have to appear in front of me walking. If I pass her and she doesn't look how she's running. There's tons of ice. I hope she slips and breaks her back. I'm sorry guys, I know it sounds mean, but there are mean fucking people. Look at them, look. Look how she's still running. What is she running for? Look at her running. I hope she fucking slips and breaks her neck. To be at that age and fucking stalking people for money. They can't get a real fucking job. Look at her, look at her. Get a real job, you old fucking hag. Nasty bitch. I'm sorry, guys, to be mean, but they need it. She was running all that way just so I can see her ugly face in front of me. Guys, that's what they do. That's the attack. I'm sorry if I sound rough or rude sometimes, but you really gotta give it to these people, and they're senseless. They don't give a shit. You know how some people, they got no dignity, nothing. They'll do anything for a buck, and they do it with a straight fucking face. You know? Especially these people. These weird-looking immigrants that come from countries of poverty in, I don't know, East European countries or Arabic countries, wherever they come from. What he does is he piles up the garbage that's in any society. The garbage of the garbage. People that are completely useless, they can't even get a job. Nobody would hire them. They have nothing to offer, whether they're young or old, to do this. Because they fit the bill, they fit the description. They're nasty enough to disgust someone, having to look at them all day long. Alright? And they make money out of it, to really make your life a living nightmare. I'm surprised they didn't feed the pigeons today. They're sitting up there, look at them. Look, they still haven't shoveled this, it's all icy. You know how dangerous this is? The city does this everywhere except here. That's how corrupt the city is. He pays this area for this area not to be cleaned. So every time I cross it back and forth with heavy bags, I could slip and break my neck. Alright. Anyways, let's go see Mr. Halim Hafiz over there at the Gang Stalkers Connection at the CIBC and see what his glitch is. Why they canceled my account for no reason. I just found out. I couldn't get into my app, and I was like, what the fuck, here we go. My bank account's fucking disconnected. That's nice. I have checks coming in there. I have my monthly taxes, the amounts coming in there. What happened to that money? Look, they're gonna rob me with that too? Let's go see. Mr. Mohammed over there, what he did. I think this guy's Pakistani or something. Doesn't matter where he's from. He's a piece of shit. You know, but I'm just telling you so you know before I get in there. So when the argument starts, I ain't even gonna argue today. I don't give a shit. I just want to get in, see if I can fix it. If not, get my money and get out of there. I have another account anyways. I already thought of this. I knew it was gonna happen, so I opened another account somewhere else. Alright, there we go, security. Why would you put a security guard at the bank? They never had one here when I first started coming here. Let's go see Mr. Mohammed. Listen to everyone talking. It's very popular when I come in here. A lot of cashiers close. You see that? Look at her. Closing, going. Pretend they're busy, they're doing something. That's part of the gang stalking operation. It's usually the nice, attractive women close and leave, and they leave you with the unattractive ones. I know it sounds really sexist and weird, guys, but that's what they do. I've been coming here 1,000 times. So, let's see why they closed my account for no reason, forced me to come in here. Gang stalkers, both of these guys. You find them weird. They're trying to look nice. They're trying to be nice. But you can tell, you know, it's one of those people that are big assholes. They're just trying to pretend they're nice. They think you're dumb. None of them can speak English, by the way. Look, they turned on the radio in the bank. Listen. Even the radio, they turn it on. They bang the coins, all that stuff, just to make extra noise. See how they bang that? Watch how they shut the jars. The way they pull them out. It's all to make extra noise. And they always get someone in there with some kind of a problem to talk, not to shut up the whole time. So today we're getting Korean flavor. Last time I had Armenian. I think the time before that, there's always something. So anyways, the lineup behind me, I've seen these people tons of times before. It's not the first time I see them. Pure gang stalkers. Listen to all that annoying loud talking. Look, all that movement, everything. It's just unnecessary. And obviously, cashier's closed. You have to wait. It happens every time, guys. And it seems like everyone in front of me is doing $1 million transaction. It takes about an hour. There you go, you see? So, and they always pretend that they're pissed off, but it's just a bunch of acting, bad acting. They're actually getting paid to do that. And just a bunch of slimy people that want to get a real job. See how they let her in front of me? That's the guy, by the way. Always. He wants to come and serve someone in front of me. And listen to the meaningless conversation.
We didn't receive anything from Bank of China yet. We have to ask. We have to trace it, which we can get in touch with Bank of China. Or send this document first to the beneficiary who you sent. So they can show this to Bank of China. Might be there is a possibility that they can find it. If you don't want to waste your $30, you have two options. What do you want to do?
That's okay. I can take the
35, sorry. No, that's my, like, no, my bad. She just told me, it was in my mind 30, but she just told me 35, so I'm telling you. Okay. So you want to trace it? So the trace, they will get back to us in a few business days. They said like it can take like 5 to 7 business days.
5 to 7?
Yeah. You can have a seat. I will tell them to make a trace on this file, and then we can see what we can do. Okay. So what they are going to do is they will be in touch with Bank of Canada. Oh, Bank of China. Okay, directly over there. Give me 1 minute.
So this conversation was about, I told him yesterday, I was checking out some maps on China. I told him you can't do this in China. because the government there is strict, and they watch the citizens. You can't flip people in there. So now he brings me someone who's got something to do with the Bank of China, and he makes it sound so loud so I can hear it. That means he can't do it in China. Look how stupid he is. This is the kind of sadistic mentality you're dealing with. He's a fucking punk. He can't do this in China. Besides, if I wanted to escape, do you think I'd fly with a plane to China then escape there? I'd escape right here, and he won't know where the fuck I went, whether it's China or Japan. He's an idiot. You know how easy it is to escape him here?
I will call you. Okay, give me 1 moment. Okay, so just give me 1 minute to just photocopy that and give it to the place on that. Okay? I will send it today. Give me 1 minute.
You can see that there was no point of that. Hi, give me 1 moment. There was really no point of saying that, calling her over. It's complete nonsense. So it's just to show up, to talk, block my way, to point their hands and fingers, and show me that he's in China too. It's pretty pathetic. This is the kind of person you're dealing with. Someone with a lot of money and a very small brain. That's willing to pay a lot of people like him with a small brain to bother you. That's it. This is who you're dealing with. A bunch of small brains. So if you let him get to you, you see the teller that was working here is supposed to help me. She moved over there. So it's very provoking, the environment that they put you in. It's supposed to provoke you. But the best way to do it is just to ignore the shit out of them. Because this is what they deserve in the end. They're nobodies. And, you do it right. And you get your work done, and you get out of here. I haven't even been here, actually, in about 30 days. I just found out that, my bank was canceled right now when I called because I was trying to get into my app. And I was like, what the hell? Why can't I get in? It's telling me I have the wrong password. And then I called them up, and I realized that, my bank account's canceled. What the hell? I have a safety deposit box here, too. I pay a fee for it. I have money getting transferred to it every month. The tax money we get, it's about $125 a month. And, now I know that it's, they're fucking around. So, but what are you going to do? You could either let it get to you and stress you out, or you can just ignore. It's not that important to me now because I already opened another account at Royal Bank. So at least I have somewhere to bank and have checks coming in there, right? So the worst thing that can happen is they'll try to rob me of $150 or $200, which believe me, they will. They can't do that. They'll give me the money. I'll just close the account.
You are taking a video?
Sorry?
I can see that. You are taking a video. I see that. Can you come in the office, please?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
I'm not talking to you.
You are allowed.
I'm not talking to you. This is my own business. I'm talking on the phone.
No. Are you doing anything?
I'm not talking to you. I'm waiting for a teller to do my business here.
I don't think you are allowed to do any more.
I'm talking on the phone. Do you have a problem with me talking on the phone?
Taking our video. I saw that.
I'm talking on the phone. It's none of your business.
Okay, let me call.
Call the police? You're gonna call the police for what? What's wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this guy? Is he normal? Call the police. For what? Did I do anything? He's gonna call the police because of what? I'm talking on my phone in the bank?
Sorry for that, but our head office has already spoke to you before, right?
But about what?
So how can I help you? You can ask me. How can we help
No, you're mistreating me. I want to see a different teller. And
I'm the manager.
I don't care. I don't want to deal with you. You're mistreating me.
So please have a seat because we are not allowed to do any transaction with you right now. Sorry.
Why?
That's what I'm calling my head office because my head office has already called you, right?
No, they didn't.
Okay, so let me get in touch with them.
Sure,
I'm
go
manager
ahead.
here and I'm asking
Get in
how
touch with
we can go
them.
in-
Well, treat me like a human being, then I'll deal with you.
No, I'm
Disrespect me and threaten me, you're going to call the cops, then I'm going to be angry. I'm going to want to deal with someone else.
allowed to take with you.
Look, there's no point of talking about this. Can we just solve my bank problem and I'll
We're
leave?
not allowed. I'm sorry for that.
Okay, can I just do the bank thing and leave?
I'm sorry for that.
Well, this is a crazy guy. Very crazy guy. Did you guys hear that? He's gonna call the cops for what? I'm not allowed to talk on the phone. Look how they treat everybody else. Look. Watch. Watch. See, look how they go in the lineup. Look how they treat everybody. Look how they treat me. Watch. I want you guys to see that. Look. That's how I get mistreated here at CIBC, guys. Look how I'm getting mistreated. Watch, he didn't even ask me anything. He's going to these people. Now he wants me to sit here for half an hour. He's gonna call the cops? For what? Look at this meaningless conversation for an hour. So you can see what I go through when I come to the bank here, guys, why I started recording. There's a reason for that. See, look how nice they act, look. I'm like, yes, I'm such a nice guy. Look at my body language. Look what a piece of shit he is. He serves everybody else and he ignores me. Did you see that? But those are the things you gotta look at, you know? And it's very disrespectful. That's the reason why I'm doing this, you know? Otherwise, I would have no need to record. And, you know, I have to do that.
Can you go around the office, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. And please, if you can stop taking
This is my phone. I'm not taking your photo, nothing.
Sir, you are not allowed. There is a trespassing issue for you. So
For
I'm really
what?
sorry for that.
What did I trespass? What are you talking about?
Which you are not allowed to come in this location or even in
But
any
why?
CIBC.
Why?
Because of previous past history, what you have done with one of our employees.
What have I done? What have I
Sir,
done?
you have already got the calls. I cannot.
I didn't.
give all the-
I didn't get any
Okay,
calls.
So you.
I want to know
okay.
why.
You will get all the details, but you are not allowed here right now. If you want, you can.
So what
contact
about
our
my
head
money in
office.
my bank and my account?
I will be in touch with my head office about that. That what they have the conversation with you. Have a seat, okay? Give me one moment.
Yeah, take your time.
Have a seat,
But they
please.
haven't conversed with me. They haven't called me.
I guess they already told me that they were in touch with you, okay? Have a seat. Let me see. I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure about it. Have a seat, please.
So, see, that's the idea. I'm supposed to get provoked, mistreated by him, and this guy's supposed to treat them nice. You see how they set it up? But it doesn't work because they're a bunch of losers.
I'm telling you, we are not comfortable. You are taking our video.
Well,
okay?
I want to
So
get
sorry
my
for
money
that.
and I'll leave.
No, you cannot take our video. I'm sorry.
I want my money from my bank account. Unless you want to rob me. This is the guy I saw him yesterday in the hospital, by the way. As soon as I got to the hospital, he was there. So that's another gang stalker. So I'm nailing them, you know what I mean? I'm pretty much, finding out they can't play around with me anymore. They follow me everywhere. It's the same people. I swear to God, he was in the emergency room with me, this guy. I don't know if I recorded videos of the hospital yesterday. I was really bad. I had kidney stones. But I'll look. If I did record, I wish I have. I'll show you. Same guy. So they really can't play around with me anymore because I'm exposing them. I'm getting mistreated. Now, why would a guy like me come to the bank and record for no reason? Would you? No, neither would I. But I started recording. Why? Because they were getting mistreated. So now he's telling me I'm trespassing. He's going to call the cops. What are you talking about? If you don't want me to bank with you, then I'll just close my account, take my money, and leave. I don't care. Just give me my money. I don't have a problem with that. Look at this charade. This is bullshit, guys. He's not talking to an idiot. He doesn't have to explain those things. This just gives him a reason to come here, make noise, and annoy me. Look, it's a charade. That's how corrupt CIBC is. Because these people, these employees are getting paid money every time someone comes in to annoy him. They're not doing their job. See, they're supposed to be happy on the lineup. Look at them all getting served and I'm getting mistreated. That's supposed to stress me out. They're so stupid. This doesn't get to me anymore. You know what I mean? If it did, I wouldn't do it. So, what are you going to do? I guess some people, it's not enough for them to have a regular job. You know, you have to have another title. You have to be assholes. But I stay nice because I'm a nice guy. Why don't you want me to record? If you're not doing anything bad to me inside the bank that you weren't supposed to, why would you ask me not to record? Now let's go back. In the first place, why would I record to begin with? Why would a human being be interested in recording in the bank? That's because something bad happened to him and he wants to prove it. So you start to record. And then I got him once when he threatened me in the same way to call the cops on me. He's letting people in front of me. I go, you always do this to me when I come here. And I recorded. And he said, I'm going to call the cops. I was like, what are you going to call the cops for? What did I do? And I went to the teller. He told her, don't serve him. You know? I mean, I come here. You mistreat me. You don't want to serve me. What do you want me to do? Be happy about it? No, I'm going to record it and expose you. And when I recorded, now he wants to see everyone get served. Look, even the one that wasn't available is available now over there. Look. Look how fast the lane went. Look how slow it's going when I was standing in front. Look at the proof. You see that? How big the lineup was? Look. No, all these people are gang stalkers. There should be nobody here. There's maybe 2 human beings in here. That's it. I swear to God, this fat guy was at the hospital yesterday, North York General Hospital. But I don't know if I recorded it because I was in a lot of pain. I think I did a bit. I'm not sure. I'll look at the videos. I hope I do have a video of him so I can stick it to this one. You guys can see. Same big, huge, fat guy with me 2 days in a row. He was right after me, too, at the hospital. So, I don't know. Let's see how we're going to do this. Let's go have a smoke. Just gonna go in now. That's because they can fuck around. If they're treating you right, why would they care if you film? You know what I mean? Think about it. So obviously, if they don't want me to record, it means, excuse me guys, I want to quit smoking, I have to. It means they want to do something bad to me. Now, why would a customer start recording at a bank? Why would you? You wouldn't. There's a reason why you would start recording every time you go in there, because you were getting disrespected, mistreated, and abused. So, but no, you're not allowed to record because they want to keep the abuse going. And you didn't allow them to do that because you were too smart and too good. You know what I mean? Why would you do that? You can't do that. You know? So, he's not allowed. He's on what ground? I'm allowed to talk on my phone. I'm allowed to do anything I want to do. He's not allowed to do anything. I think the cops are here. That's funny. You know? Now, all these guys that are coming in, they're all gang stalkers. All of them. And that's what they do. I mean, think about it. Why would a customer in the first place decide to film at a bank? Why would you? Why would you have incentive to do so? Why? And those are the things you gotta look at. You know what I mean? You gotta record those things because it's not fair. It's not right, you know? And to top it off, why would I want to even begin from the beginning recording? Why? There's got to be a reason for that. So when I start recording, then there's a legit reason for it. And when they get angry because I recorded, you can't do that to me. You can't tell me not to record or not to use my phone. It's not illegal. I'm allowed to talk on my phone. I'm allowed to record. I know my rights. I'm not harming anybody. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm not putting the phone in their face. I have the phone on my mouth like this, look. You know, so like this on my mouth, and I'm talking. So what's wrong with that? That's because he won't be able to do this anymore. You know, I've caught him before, and you guys have seen the videos. He won't be able to do this to me anymore after that. So they're pissed off because they can't stress me out here anymore. And now they close my account for no reason. You know what I mean? The head office, they don't want to tell me what's wrong with my account. I had to come to the bank to do so. And at the bank here, he tells me I'm trespassing. So you guys solve it. You tell me. If the head office right now on the phone, they told me they can't tell me why my bank account is closed. They have to come into the actual branch to find out why. And when I come into the branch, you guys saw earlier on in this video exactly what happened. So you tell me, what do you do in my shoes? I know I see a cop car coming here and he stops trying to threaten me with his presence. Give me a fucking break, man. You know? These are all gang stalkers, guys. They work together on this thing. You know? They're trying to drain me into something that I have nothing to do with. So let's see what's going on. Now it's going to get busier and busier. Everyone's going to want to come to the bank.
Sir, can you just step away from smoking from here, please?
The smoking?
Yes, please. Step
sure.
away from here, okay?
Sure,
You're
sure.
not allowed to be within certain areas.
See how I get treated? You see that? He came out, he had to pick a way to fucking give me shit, and he went it. No, he brings in the dog with him. Why would you bring in a dog unit? You know what I mean? It's so stupid. Now he's not allowing me to view my bank. What are you talking about, man? He called the cops on me. I'm not allowed in here. Well, my bank. You know? How could you do that? They're pissed off because I'm recording, because I'm catching every single thing they're doing. And I'm not scared of him or him. He's expecting to be scared of the cops and leave. He's trying to create frustration for me. You know? He's trying to create a tense environment, and it's not working out because I'm outsmarting all of them, and I'm, you know, beating all of them in every single, you know, step of the way. Now look at this way the cop, the way he treated me. Look at the way he talked to me. He's not allowed to talk to me like this. Who the fuck is he? So that's what you gotta show in these videos. The reason why I film videos is to show you guys the abuse that I go through on a daily basis from these people. You know? Just injustice. They closed my account. I have money in there. I called the head office. They tell me to come here. I come here. He calls the cops on me. What kind of a bank does that? What did I do? You guys saw everything, the whole video. Did I do anything? It's insane, guys. This is what I've been going through for over 6 months now. 6 months I've been going through this. And I've been filming for about 4. I missed out a lot of good stuff at first. You guys would have loved it. But I just didn't have the idea of filming yet. It came to me later because I was stunned with the attack that happened to me at first. I was attacked, man. You know, why am I being attacked? All these people coming at me from everywhere. Tons and tons. You're talking like mountains, fucking, I don't know, 100 from this side, 100 from that side. And now they don't want me to solve my problem here today. Look at that. How can you do that to someone, man? You know? So, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see where this goes and what happens. But also, look who comes in. Look at the kind of people he brings in. Those are the gang stalkers, guys. Elderly with canes, wheelchairs, people that look depressing. Those are the people that make money of showing you their face. You know? So this is what we're up for, fighting. These kind of people. Now he wants to cause a problem for me, trespassing. You know? So what would you do in my shoes? Would you go back in there, or would you just leave and come back at a later time? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be smart about it. I'm going to go call the bank. I want to know why. Here, I'm going to shut off the phone a bit because I can't record, and I'm going to call the actual head office and find out why he called the cops on me. So let's do it. Let us do it. Maybe I can record then, I don't know. Let's find out. But let's call them up. Find out and see if we could do that. Let's call them up. Why would you call the cops on me? What did I do? Because he wants to scream in there and he gets the cop to scream too. No, he came for nothing. I'll go back there. Or I'll just go to head office and show them this video. What would you do in my shoes? That's smart, ain't it? Okay, let's go call. Let's go find a payphone. I mean, why would I bother going in there with this guy mistreating me with his stupid fucking dogs? I'm gonna show this video to their head office. And show them the abuse that I'm going through. Let's go. Let's go get our stuff first, what we need, and go show them that. And let's see where this leads. You know? I mean, I was at this bank from the time I opened my account about a year and a half ago. And I only started filming 4 months ago. And not only at the bank, everywhere I've been. So how come, look at the pigeons over there, they're feeding them, by the way. So how come I didn't start filming there right away? You tell me. Because they weren't abusing me. It was before I found out that my own family's doing this to me. I was still and living between the clouds. When I found out, all this shit started. And I took enough abuse. Look at them eating. And I took enough abuse. And then I realized the only way is by recording my surroundings. Let people know what I'm going through. How else? You know what I mean? And then, about a month ago, I started to see all these gang stalking videos up there that people have made in different places that, you know, you're not alone. Bullshit. The government's doing it. Are you kidding me? Why would the government spend this kind of money on people like us? Because it's him trying to fool me into thinking it's someone else, the government doing it. And he did a pretty fucking poor job on that. It's pathetic. He's got some people he has in other cities working for him for his escort services. It's one in South Carolina, one in I don't know where. Basically telling me, threatening me in a way, telling me that, look, I have people in these cities too. If you run away in these cities, I'm going to bother you there too. Because he did it to me in LA. He did it to me in Miami. He did it to me in Cuba, believe it or not. I have videos. All right? So now they're pretty desperate. They got to a certain point where they really can't get me. They've been trying to provoke me for 6 months, and they got nothing out of it. If you look at one of the TTC videos I have on there, what they do to me, the TTC bus drivers. I've been kicked out of 3 buses for no reason. I've been ditched in the snow. I was freezing at 2 bus stops. They didn't even stop for me. I was the only one there. Just to show you how corrupt the establishments are in the city, what they do for money, these people. There's so much injustice going on here. You know what I mean? This is rape of justice, man. And look, all these big trucks in front of me parked, and they're on everywhere I go. It's ludicrous. Actually, I gotta get changed first. People following me. Every time I come here, I see this guy. Every time at this plaza. See, we saw him over there. Now he followed me over there. That's how it is, guys. It's my life. Everywhere I go. So now I'm gonna keep recording this. I'm not gonna go back there. I'm gonna call the head office and tell them what happened. I have a video. I recorded it. They tried to abuse me. He said I was trespassing, and he called the cops there. Some really rude cop came, and I have him on video. So you can see the conspiracy here, how far it lies. You know, by me making these videos and putting up this YouTube channel, they pretty much, you know, they got their wings cut off. But they can't fuck with me now. Because I have them on the spot. I put them on a pedestal. You know, you're not supposed to do that, man. You can't do that to people. Because I'm the kind of guy who fights back. I'm not going to take their shit and get scared. Most people get scared. Look, he doesn't have enough people here shopping and bothering. He gets the people to come out that work here. That's what he does, guys. If he doesn't have enough in the place to bother you, he'll get the actual workers to come out and bother you. Slamming things on the floor, putting piled high boxes in front of you in every aisle. You know, all that kind of stuff. Making sure everything's uncomfortable before you get in. It's all prepped that way. Now all the workers are gonna pass by me like this. Usually the, what's it called? Speakers on or the music's on. What did I tell you? All the workers. That's 2 of them already. Look, the music's on loud, usually louder than this. What else? Hello. Hi. Can you please grab me those needles in the cardboard box, the 40 cents each? Can I get 10 of them, please? Thank you, yes. Yeah, intramuscular ones. Look at them, guys. Look. Look, barging and screaming. Thanks. Yeah, that's it. Have a good day. So, that was supposed to stress me out, I guess, what they did to me, but doesn't do that anymore. I just laugh. Because I know what to expect before I leave my house. I'm prepared. Back in the days, I would get out of there fuming. I wanted to hit him one time. But you know what? Now that I know what I'm up for, it's a joke. I laugh at it. So, you know? Because I know what I'm up for now. What's this? 6, 222. So we're getting 12 cans for $5. That's really not that cheap, man. You can get the whole thing for like $6. You know? So let's see. Let's get us some stuff here. And let's see how gang stalkers, guys. See that worker back and forth. Gang stalkers blocking the aisle. There's not that many of them here now. So he's got to get the workers to do some movement. You know, because the actual gang stalkers are not here. So they gotta talk loud and come pretend they're looking for things. Not a lot of workers with the skits piled high. You know, not any of that stuff. So, you know, they gotta somehow, some way, you know, get these people to do it. And
Stop filming and get out.
sorry,
Stop filming and get out.
you're kicking me out of the store.
I'm kicking you out. You're filming. You already have me on YouTube. That's against the law. So you gotta go.
Where does it say that it's against the law?
Oh, it's against the law. I don't want to be on YouTube.
No, but show me it's against the law, and I won't do
Get
it.
out. You gotta get out. It's against the law. You gotta leave.
I'll leave.
I don't want you in the store anymore.
I'm not coming back. Thanks.
You gotta leave.
I'm leaving.
You want to film? You can film anywhere else but here.
I won't come back.
Just put me on YouTube.
I
I
won't
got
come
your
back.
ID address.
There's no point of talking anymore. I'm leaving. Won't change a thing. See, guys, they have to create some kind of, you know, irritation for me, a distraction. Now they're kicking me out of the store. So why would I put him on YouTube in the first place if I wasn't getting mistreated? So you guys understand now what I go through, right? It's a good thing I filmed this video. See, she dropped something over there, the gang stalker. You know? So it's pretty good. We had a good video today. You guys saw the two places that I get abused at the most, how they treated me. So I'm supposed to be miserable and pissed off, and, you know, but I'm really screwing them up. I don't know what the fuck. This is the only place I can shop at. Excuse my language. There are tons of places I can shop at. You know, I don't need him to shop. So I wasn't served at the bank. I was get kicked out. I'm filming him and I'm putting him on YouTube. Well, why would I do that in the first place if you weren't mistreating me, asshole? Why would I do that? Have you guys seen me film him? I just film what's in front of me, what goes on in front of me when I get in there. They lost the battle, that's why. The gang stalkers, your boys there, the ones that you call gang stalkers. They're losing the battle everywhere. They're losing the battle on the internet. They're losing the battle on the ground. I'm whipping their butts. So they have no choice now but to not let me go in there because they're getting their ass kicked. Everywhere I go, they're trying to annoy me. And they're trying to mistreat me. See the way he said get out? It was like some kind of piece of shit, garbage. You know how much money I made that asshole? Every time I go in there, who do you think these people go in there for and shop? For him. But he doesn't care because it's not the owner. This is the guy who he pays for. Look how long it took him to come out. That's one of the gang stalkers. Look how I get treated. You filmed me on YouTube. I didn't film him on YouTube. He doesn't even know how to speak English. You don't film anybody on YouTube. You film people on your phone, then you can put your video up on YouTube. These are the kind of people that you're dealing with here. Immature, uneducated. They can't find ways to nail me, provoke me, annoy me, irritate me. So what do? The bank, they call the cops on me. I'm not allowed to go in there. They close my account. There's money in it. And over here, they kick me right out. How many people walk in there and use their phones and talk on it? How does he know I'm filming? How did he know about the YouTube channel? Well, because they know now I've been filming their bad things that they're doing with me and putting them up on the internet. Have you guys ever been treated by someone at a store like this? I live around here. You know how much money I made these people? Now it's no problem. I don't mind going shopping somewhere else. You know? So when you film these videos, I don't have a problem with it. I can go anywhere now and shop. You know, I can buy ice cream and pop anywhere. They have them everywhere. We don't usually eat much. I'll go shopping once a month. I'll grab a cab, an Uber, and I'll just fill up the house, and that's it. I won't have to do it every 2 days. I'll save myself money. You know? They kicked me out of the food bank, guys. I wasn't filming at the food bank. I volunteered for these assholes for a year and a half. The Salvation Army. They denied me food. The Salvation Army denied me food. So this guy calls the cops and kicks me out over here at the bank. The Salvation Army, what did they do? They deny me food. Look, look, look. Now only this guy could be a gang stalker, the one that would drive around you like that, you know? That's because I'm calm and relaxed and they're all pissed off. You had no reason to. Look, it's a green light. They're the ones who are supposed to piss me off, and they're getting pissed off now. What does that tell you? The best way you get a provoker is by provoking him. Because you have to show them that they have no talent in provoking you and no value in doing the nasty things they do to you. Because in the end, they're a bunch of undignified bums. You know? And that's why you have to keep your head up high and ignore. Because the idea is to get to you, to anger you. And they can't. They've been trying to do it to me for 6 months. You know what happened? I saved money in those 6 months. I wrote a screenplay and I improved my life. Just to show them that they're useless, attacking me. And I wrote my screenplay about them. So hopefully when it gets done, it's a true story. It shows what a kind of abuse I withstood with them, you know? So hopefully, you know, it will get produced and I can benefit from them. Then they lose this way. So now they want me out of the area. They don't want me to stay here. So they're trying to make it difficult for me in all these stores to shop or do whatever. You know, here I don't have to film. They're good to me.
You have a haircut too? Oh, yeah. Sad.
See that kid, the way he bumped into me? That's what they do, guys. That's what they're trained to do. They'll block your way. And now they can't do it the elderly because on YouTube it's getting big. And I'm not falling for their bullshit. So now they have to get the kids to do it. Or the elderly, you know, elderly. Or you're like, what are you going to do to an elderly woman? You're not going to scream at her, you know? So, how you doing, man? So this is, you know, pretty much how it goes, right? All right, so it's even cheaper here, the ice cream. Let's get some ice cream from here. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? There's not really much of a sale there, but it's $3, so it's too expensive. Well, that's too expensive. This one's pretty cheap. I'll get one of these things. Get some ice cream pop from here. What's up? I like it, I like it. I like what happened today. I love it. See, they think I get pissed off because, you know, they kicked me out in a demeaning way. I don't. It shows me that I won. I've beaten them at their own game. You know, I love it. I love it. I love it. They can't get me. They can't do this to me anymore. They can't. You know, even if they're going to keep trying, I don't care. Overall, they can't do it. So now I'm going to go back and call CIBC and find out why, you know, why they, sorry, you know, why they treated me this way when I was there. What was the point? See, even here, she coughed over there, their mother. You hear that? Even here, the cashier is not here. If there's no one in front of me, they will make me wait. Oh.